To Decision 2024, and the final sprint is on heading into Super Tuesday. Republican voters in more than a dozen states head to the polls in about 24 hours. While former President Trump is edging closer to a rematch with President Biden, former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley is not giving in. She is celebrating her first primary win in the District of Columbia. It makes her the first woman to ever win a Republican primary. And we're getting closer to the primary elections. Starting today, early voting will expand to all 50 wards in Chicago.
NBC5's Sandra Torres joins us live right now here from the Portage Park neighborhood, where one of those early voting sites will open its doors today. Sandra.
Yeah, good morning, JC and Michelle. We are at the Portage Cragen Library, which is one of those 50 locations for early voting. Starting today at 9 a.m., you can come here and cast your ballot. The great thing about these early voting locations, you can cast your ballot at any of those locations, regardless of where you live in the city, of course, only for city residents. Now, here's the latest numbers by the Chicago Board of Elections. They say that so far, more than 7,200 ballots have been cast for the 2024 primary election. More than 2,700 of those ballots were in person, and then more than 4,500 were vote by mail ballots. Those were already returned to the board out of the nearly 165,000 applications. Now, two early voting sites downtown have been open since mid-February. The super site at 191 North Clark and the board offices at 69 West Washington. They'll continue to stay open until primary election day, which is on March 19th. The Chicago Board of Elections highly recommends that people take advantage of this early election period because it gives you some flexibility. It could help you avoid the crowds on election day. Now, Chicago Board of election officials are expecting to have a press conference later this morning to offer more details about these early voting sites and also some information about bilingual resources they're going to be offering at all of 50 wards. We understand that this morning they're still looking for Spanish speakers to work at some of the polling sites, especially on election day. We have more information on that on our website, NBCChicago.com.